Hello everyone, and how are you doing today? Hope everybody's having a good day. Hope you've had a good week. We are on the world of Otium today, and we are going to be working on a garden here, at least for a little bit. Maybe doing some other landscaping and some path work. But primarily, we want to get a sort of a garden. What we're going to do is we're going to take one of our Enderwood trees, like that one back there in the background, and build a little more majestic one, I think, right over here behind me, and see what we can do with it. So I have a little bit of terraforming I want to do in this area, so let me get that taken care of, and I will be back with you here in just a bit. Alright, welcome back everybody. So, did a little bit of terraform, not a lot, just got the rock mound here built up a little bit, and I threw in some torches because it did get night there, and got some cleanup we got to do around here, sort of getting it all to tie in. But once we get our main build done, I think that's going to be pretty easy to do. So we're going to build another tree. Let's get rid of some of this stuff in our inventory here. Not the axe. Yeah, this is sort of our path and block there. So we need some of that, and we need to get some spruce leaves. And we're going to let that just sit there and hopefully despawn because we don't like diorite. Alright, so we're going to put our tree... I think we want to put our tree right back over here. And it's going to be sort of an Enderwood hollow tree, one of our Enderwood trees, right? This sort of custom tree we've been building quite a few of. Let's see, you know, you got the, let's see, here's this one. You got this grouping here on the bottom, and then a couple of spaces, another grouping of leaves, and then that top piece right there, all built into the rock with some dark oak roots. But I want to make this a little bit more, like I said, majestic. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to go a little taller than what we normally would. And only one block, but what we're going to do is we normally come out 5, but what I think I want to do is come out 7 in each direction. See what that's going to look like. It's going to make it for a much bigger tree. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. That actually works out pretty well. And it's going to have a very similar shape. 6, 7, and go up just as big, but it's going to be much taller. And my question that I kind of am debating is, do I want to make this trunk any thicker? I don't think I do. I think the size on that trunk is correct. For the shape of the tree, and that's kind of where we're at here. So trying to get this nice big old shape out here. Let me fill this in real quick. Let's see if we get this all filled in. It's going to take a lot of spruce leaves, but you know, I'm okay with that. I think we're going to put a lot of leaves in, we're going to take a lot of leaves out, because that's one of the things that we're going to get to do with this, is make this a little bit fuller. Some of the drooping leaves that we put in here periodically are going to be able to pop a little bit more. I think that's going to be kind of an interesting look to it. And I think that's going to be really kind of cool once we get it all said and done. So let me... Oops. Yep. let's go take a look at it from a distance here. See what that's going to look like. See if we can get our head wrapped around what that's going to look like. That's a pretty cool looking. Need to be above it almost. Yeah. Oh, I know where we'll look at it from. I mean, I'm kind of liking the size of it, and it's, you know, we know what the shape is going to be, but what we really want to look at is the size. Yeah. See, I like that, because what we'll do is we'll get some of it hanging over the edge, and some of it hanging over the, you know, over the sides there. It's going to droop quite a bit, which means we're going to have a bigger opening underneath, which means I think I can do some cooler things down on the bottom. So let me build up this entire first section and move up to the second one. And I think what we're going to do is we're not going to increase the second or the third or the top pieces, and only deal with a little bit bigger space down here on the tree, and have that dip a little bit more, have this built up a little bit more, more of the roots coming out, and so forth. I think if space lets me, I might even try and take some of these roots down. I don't think I can. I was thinking it would be really cool if we had some of these roots going down under the fence, but I think this'll work. So let me get this one layer built, and we'll come back and take a look at it here in just a bit. All right, and welcome back. So this is what we have, and I think that's coming along. I think the overall bigger shape on the bottom, I really see it drooping a little bit more, like down over here and down over there. I think I can get some really cool look at it. I might even make this a little bit bigger, the centerpiece, but that's kind of what we're going to be doing now. So I've done so many of these trees, and I did that whole time lapse. I think you kind of seen me do them, but what I do want to work on in here before I work on the upper part of the tree is let's talk about how we want this root system to work. And grab some dark oak, some stairs, some half slabs. Let's get our ender pearls out of the way. Get some cobble in there. Yeah, okay, so I got everything we need. So what I want to do is I want to make this root system a little more robust. So we're going to have all kinds of tree roots this time. What we're going to do is we're going to do some different things on some of these. So I want to do that. And what I want to do is have these tree roots come off in weird directions. Yeah, so we want to do one here. Right, so we're going to have these things come off underneath as well. And I think we're going to put in a little more coarse dirt around that one. And then, so what I want to do is a little more creative with some of these. Is I want to do this. Come out from under the rock. Right. And this rock is built up on top of it, and that means we get to do things like this on the rocks. Yeah. A little bit of build up and a little bit of you know, stuff like this where the rock is a little more munched up as it's coming through. And what I want to do here is we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this, right? And then that. And I think we want some... What do we want right here? Maybe we don't want anything. Maybe we want another piece of root showing up right here. Yeah. Like this. Yeah, this is what we'll do. We'll do that, and we'll do that like that. Yeah. See, I'm like seeing the way that I've got these put together is I want these roots moving throughout the stone here, and that's kind of the goal, is to get it to do different things. See, we're gonna have this one run like this, and then come right. Yep, we're gonna get one to go under the wall. Still get my one to go under the wall. So this is where we get to be a little crazy. Oops, I need to fix that, don't I? Nah, a little close. Okay, so let's move this. We're still gonna do it, but it's just not gonna be in quite the same spot. So, stone, and let's put in cobble, and we're gonna put in a cobble fence right here, or cobble stairs. We're gonna do that. This is going to be that. That gets to be a... No. Bad block. Like that. Oh yeah. I'm starting to like this. Starting to like this. This is a little square, so we need to do a little bit of shaping right here. So... let's see. Yeah, yep. I'm liking that. Now, the real trick that we're going to have over here are these. How are we going to get some lighting in? That's always the fun stuff, is hiding the lighting. I find that the most... it's one of the more difficult things to do. I mean, you've always got the trick of torches, and you've got leaves underground with, you know, my jack-o'-lanterns and so forth, but hiding the rest of the lighting so that it fits the rest of the build is always a trick. We have a lot of stone, which means we're going to need some lights over here, and I think what I want to do is I'd love to be able to put... I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Lots of things to work on, so... but this is kind of the idea that I want to do here. It gets, you know, we're going to work in some stone. Probably do, you know, things like this. Kind of be able to walk up into this. That's sort of the idea, is that I want to be able to walk without jumping into the most of this. Not perfectly, but a good chunk of them. Get some, yeah, like that. There we go. Get some of that in there. I'm liking the roughness of that for the most part. Got some blockiness right here we need to deal with. I think a half slab, yeah. There we go. Just like that. Nothing too complicated. Just sort of working in some of those cobble textures, elevating the, you know, changes in height, that kind of thing. I think really going to add to it. All right, so let me get this tree shaped and get moving on. That one's going to take a little while to do, I think. Let me see what I can come up with on that, and I'll bring you back and show you what we get done. So I'll be back with you here in a bit. our tree done. Hopefully you enjoyed that time lapse and how that all came together. Trying a new piece of software, so hope you enjoyed. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to go and, I don't think I have any with me, ferns and grass and lighting. Those are the things we're going to work on next, sort of finish this area off, get that all picked up. So I think that turned out pretty well. So let me go get the ferns and some of the grass, some flowers. Probably need to get a little bit more coarse dirt. And get this area sort of, gets the items to finish making this into a garden slash centerpiece for this tree. More than anything else. So I will be back with you here in just a bit. Alright, welcome back. So we picked up some grass and some ferns. We're going to start just placing them around here a little bit. They'll sit on the coarse dirt, which is nice. And they definitely add to the overall look of it. So just getting some of these in here. Let's get some more over here. Yeah, some of these will hit with a little bit of bone meal. Get some of the taller ferns on some of these. A little less trafficked area. We put grass right there. Yeah. Yep. Looking pretty good. I think I need one more piece. I know I saw it back over on the back side. And it's always the last box you look in. I want to put a piece of something like that. Yeah. Now these are definitely things that we can spread around, and we're going to be doing a few more of these, I think, around in different spots to get these done. But I think that is going to be it for this episode. I'd love to hear your feedback on the tree. If you got any tips or anything, it'd be great. I'm not 100% sure I like it, but gonna go with that for now, and we'll tweak it and adjust it as we always do. So if you got any feedback, it'd be great to hear. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below. You can always find me on Twitter as well.